Morning, Richard. Right, just done a video. I've just done an 8-minute video. Wasn't happy with it, so I scrapped it. Right, let's start again. Right, 9:10, 16th of Jan. Sent you a email on the 1st of Jan to say that we're working on training Xenophon and Zeus. Zeus being this problem for Paul, and Click and Connect. Two applications, one greater than the other because of the nature of the back office, but primarily both a purchase order development. So I'm not going to acknowledge it from that. So I'm going to take it that my Alan Bramwell 1 Hotmail account is not working still, and you've not received that. So I'm going to send it again today on my Gmail 22 account. I'd like you to use my Gmail 22 account as opposed to my Hotmail account, Richard, because I'm still not convinced that my Hotmail account is working correctly. My Gmail appears to be okay. So let's get over that. Right, where are we? Right, me course, coaching others to coach, proving to be a little bit more difficult than I envisaged. I thought I'd sail through it, but I'm going through it. It's taking me longer. That's the first thing. It's taking me longer than I would like. I've done 2 sessions now. I'm 18% through, and it's taken me about the length of time that the course is prescribed to do, 24 hours. I expected to get through it in 12 hours. I'm not taking it in, Richard. I don't know if it's the content. There's a lot of terms that I'm not used to, and I've got the wrong attitude. That I'm not actually trying to absorb it. I'm just trying to go through the process of actually reading the material and watching the videos, and I'm not really switched on to absorbing the content. But there's tests that I'm doing, and I'm not doing very well in the tests. And this is a badged course. You get a badge for completing it and doing the tests. So I'm not doing very well on it. Bit disappointed with myself, really. But I'll have to see if I can do better. I have to have a change your mind, change your attitude. Try to take some notes and try to absorb it. So I think I'm going to have a course day today, because I'm waiting for you, Richard, now to get switched on. I've asked you to do a site under construction. That will really trigger me to get going. And once I've seen your site under construction, I'll do some prototyping, and then we can compare notes with what you're doing with what I'm doing to see if we're going to deliver the right thing. I'll let you come up with your ideas for what we need for Click and Collect, and I'll then do my prototyping, and we can compare input transactions and see what we both come up with. I think that's the way forward. My Click and Collect is going to take me about 15 minutes to do. So I'll wait on until I've seen your site under construction, and then I'll have a chat with you. Hopefully you'll ring me up, or I can ring you. I need a phone number from you. If you could send me your phone number by email. The phone number I ring you, I'm trying to ring you, never gets any answers. So I'm convinced you must have a phone, Richard. You must have a phone there. Right. 14 minutes past 9. I've been up since 8:45. Slept right the way through, which is unlike me. It's very unlike me to sleep till 8:45. That's very late in the morning for me. Up and showered, haven't had my shower, had my breakfast, taking my tablets. Take a raft of tablets now, Richard. I really rattle with all the things that's going wrong with me. So that's my morning routine. Priority is to take my tablets, and have some breakfast. Might go down and have a pork chop for my breakfast, and it's Saturday morning. I've defrosted some pork. I think I'll go down and have a pork chop for my breakfast. And then I'll get into some learning, start learning today. I don't only go back to bed and get up at 11:30. I don't think so. I think I want to get this course out of the way. I want to get into nutrition and do a course on nutrition. I want to do an example of a spreadsheet, a relational spreadsheet with a lookup table. So I want one spreadsheet with ingredients in and another spreadsheet with minerals in. But I had a quick look on Google to see if I could find a list of minerals per ingredient, and I had a quick look but didn't find anything. There must be something on there. There must be a database somewhere of minerals for ingredients. So I'll have another look, have another search round. Otherwise I'll be writing away to somebody to try and find it. I might be able to exercise that. I might test that one out to David, get him to do it. We're doing this for his son, so get David involved. Task him to do it. Right. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll test David to do that. See what he comes up with. So see if he's interested in doing something for his son. His son's a bit young yet. His son's only 2.5, so he's got 4 years to get his head around it, because I think 6 years of age is about the time once you introduce people to computing, get them on a computer and show them a spreadsheet, do some mathematics on a spreadsheet. Yeah, I'm putting that down for a 6-year-old. I think before 6 is a bit too young. Let them play with the computer with the ABC book that I've done, by all means. But as far as doing spreadsheets and stuff, I think 6 years of age is probably the time to get them involved in thinking about mathematics. Right. Let me know what you think. Let me know what Jeannie thinks. That's Jeannie. Education. She's a fountain of all knowledge. Ask Jeannie to tell Uncle Al what age does she think that children should start thinking about mathematics. Start doing the multiplication times table. Ask Jeannie what age I should be targeting my audience at. Right, Richard, I'm over to you, mate. It's been a long time now since I've asked you to showcase your work. By all means, send me a link to what you're working on so I can start testing it, because that might be good. That might be good enough to showcase people what you're capable of doing. Let me know. Send me an email. Tell me what you're working on so I can get my head around it and think about a test plan and to test what you're doing. Send me the schema, the database schema, so I can see what's behind what you're doing. Right, Richard, it's a 9-minute video. These videos do take time doing, don't they? Spoke about nothing really. I've taken 9 minutes talking about it. But 9 minutes. I'm going to entitle this video Richard. Actually, because Richard, I'm in your hands now. I'm going to call this video Richard, so that when you're looking at a day in a life, you can see how dependent I am on you to get my life going forward, and to get us working together on a meaningful project, and try and find some work for us. I don't know if that's what you want, Richard. Let me know. Speak to us. Once we've got some showcase done, once we've done something that we can showcase the world, we can then decide what we want to do, whether we want to go out there into the market and get get a customer to get some work done. You never know. Paul might be able to come up with something from his boss. If he's got some work there that needs doing, he might be able to outsource it to us. That would be nice. In fact, that would be ideal. If Paul could justify to his boss to get some work outsourced, that would be great news. And I'd like to pursue that with Paul once I've got spoken to him about his what I see as being a disaster where he's working at the moment. Just like I said, we started working on it on the 1st of January, and I've had no acknowledgement from Paul. I don't know where he is with it. There's no communication. And like I said, there's very little communication from yourself, Richard, and it's something that we need to improve on. Right, 11 minutes, I'm going now. Have a nice day, Richard, have a good day. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, slept well last night, had a bit of a change, had a couple of Bacardis and Coke for a start in the evening, so that might knock me out, but I got back into the movies. Wonder Woman, what a horrible movie that is. Wonder Woman 84, did nothing for me. It was slow, the acting was terrible, I really hated it. It was a dreadful film. You might like it, being a superhero man. Yeah, I didn't take to it at all. I didn't take to the plot. Thought it was stupid. But I've got something installed on my laptop now. Roy's installed it for me. It's a streamer. And it's got lots of movies on it. It's got lots of the latest movies. So I think because I was sleeping so well last night, I think watching a movie in the evening might have relaxed me. So I'm going to try that again tonight. I'm going to downstream another movie, and we'll get into our trailer game again. I'll start watching movies. And you know, Richard, I might even bite on the bullet and buy myself a cinema ticket again, and start going to the cinema like we used to do. We had great fun going to the cinema. I love going to the cinema with you, Richard. I thought we used to have a great time, and I miss the movies. I miss the movies a lot. They give you so many things to think about. Gives you so many ideas. I know you wasn't with me at the time when Kill Bill 2 was about. You'd gone by then. But I went to see Kill Bill 2 about 8 times. And I was always tired. I was working hard, Richard. I was working 12 hours a day. And I was going to the movies as well. And Kill Bill 2, every time it got to a certain part of the movie, where she was driving along in a little Porsche, whatever she was driving, I fell asleep. Every time. Same point in the movie, where she went to this scene, fell asleep. Watched the movie about 8 times. Don't think I ever saw the full movie. It was bizarre. Loved it. Loved Kill Bill 2. Yeah, but as far as staying awake, couldn't do it. So I stopped going to the cinema because I decided I was sleeping more than I was watching films. I was going to the cinema and I was falling asleep. So I stopped going. Like I said, I was working hard. I was working 12 hours a day. And it was too much for me. I needed to get home and get some rest. Which I did. So I miss the cinema. Don't know how much it is now. It was only £12 when we were doing it. It's years ago now. When did you leave me, Rich? When did you go? Was it about 2004? Was it? Or was it later than that? Was it 2006? When did you disappear? Can't recall. Something's going on with Gatley, by the way. The cinema at Gatley, they're doing some work on it. They seem to be tidying it up. I think it's going to be something. They've kept the facade. I think it's going to be some sort of an enterprise centre. They've just kept the front and they're doing the shops up. And they're they're tidying it up. They didn't pull it down. They pulled all the cinema down at the back, but they kept the front. And I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something with it. It's a shame that. I still remember the last film we saw there, the big red one. And I used to like to go to Gaffley's, Richard. Yeah, I enjoyed going there with you. So that's it. I'm going to be watching some more cinema. I'm going to decide to watch a film a night and slot that into my lifestyle. I'll do that about 5 o'clock each night, and then I'll have an early night, get to bed about 8 o'clock, and then try and sleep through till 8:45 this morning. Good one, Al. Nice one. Right, should be refreshed for today. Should be into this coaching for coaches now. Yeah, I'm just going to have some breakfast. I'm just going to do myself a pork chop, and then I'll get on to my coaching for coaches. No prototyping until I've seen the site under construction from you, Richard. So get on for it. Give me a ring. Let's have a chat. Phone me up. And I saw you missing your tennis. Right. See you later, Richard.